MaineTransNet does a bunch of different things at this point. Our main focus for this grant and the issue that we saw really is that BIPOC trans folks are disproportionately affected by violence, especially sexual violence and domestic violence, and that is an issue that is largely not being addressed, and that folks often really would benefit from culturally competent support in that situation, whether that be trans competent or their communities they grew up in, their ethnicity. Like there are multiple different parts of people's cultures that they grew up with that can affect the way that they cope with trauma like that. And we recognized that and wanted to do something about it. Part of what we're doing to that end is to offer trainings for SADV advocates on how to best support trans survivors while taking those cultural differences into consideration. Acknowledging people's cultures and people's background and upbringing can help find amazing tools to help cope with things. And that was a whole section of people's lives that kind of just wasn't really being recognized. We also provide support groups for folks based on what their cultural background is. We have support group for folks who are disabled and neurodivergent and survivors of violence, because that also changes the way that you cope with things. And just also what used to be and is again going to be a statewide network of in-person peer-led support groups. Now that it is starting to be safe to actually do those in person again, we're very excited to be able to say that we have groups from Kittery to Presque Isle, although we'll be Fort Kent actually, and Machias to Farmington. And we're looking to expand that because we found that having that support, especially with folks from your local community who know the way that people treat you in public and whether your community is accepting or not, can go a huge distance towards making people actually feel accepted in their communities and find the resources they need. And we're really excited to be able to continue that work.